Hey there, hello there. It's Jeff Cutter Diamond welcoming you to another 60-14 qualifying round matchups. We have finished 2 games of every series that's gone on. We have three matchups that are in the best of 7 that are 1-1. That being the 80 Royals, 30 A's, the 93 Orioles, 42 Cardinals, and the 69 Orioles, 98 Astros. Everything else is 2-0. That is the 71 Tigers have a 2-0 lead over the 41 Cubs. The 55 Dodgers up on the 54 Tribe. 98 Atlanta on 2016 LA. 93 San Francisco on 2016 Houston. 99 Arizona on 55 Cincy. 1924 Washington against 1985 California. 1906 Chicago Cubs over the 1961 Tigers. The 1985 Cardinals over the 65 Twins. The 41 Yankees over the 89 Giants. The 98 Yankees over the 67 Red Sox. The 47 Dodgers against the 1908 Pirates, the 1927 Yankees against the 86 Mets, and the 77 Phillies against the 95 Indians. So that practically means that we got some stuff going on. Now, I know I should have had no off days, but the fact of the matter is it doesn't really matter, does it? Anyway, so it is January 23rd, so, well, today's January 22nd, but you know what I mean, right? Hope so. Anyway, we have 16 games for you. So it will be. So we know. So I will set up the 2 games, 2 series, and all that. So we're gonna go first to Shea Stadium in New York, as the Mets will host the Yankees. It is 27 Yankees, 2-0 on the 86 Mets. So we're going to play game 3 of that series, first and foremost. 27 Yankees bring her panic to the bump. And these are the guys. I'm not going to argue with the AI lineup. 86 Mets, Sid Fernandez, and Tuffle. Tuffle's got a pair of years. Okay, fine. I was going to put Mookie Wilson at DH, but okay. We'll go with that lineup for the Mets. Here we go.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we invite you to rise and please sing as John Kiley.
Replay Radio is live from New York. Top of the first.
All right, we're at Shea Stadium, sponsored by Sharp and Marlboro. Sid Fernandez, El Gordo, as they call him. 23 years old, 16-6 in real life. He will face Earl Coombs, great center fielder, at 28 years old, 158 games in real life. And he grounds tonight, and he out. 1 down.
1 out, bases empty.
Here's Mark Keening, the shortstop, 123 games as a 22-year-old. Head to ignite again. Possible error. Oh boy. But it's on.
2 outs, bases empty.
Here's Babe Ruth, the Bambino, at 32, still had 16 home runs, which was amazing for a 32-year-old. If it was 25, it would be much better. It was 32 when he did it. He takes Ook.
2 outs, men on first.
And the big boy, Lou Gehrig, 8 RBIs in this series, 155 games, 47 round trippers as a 23-year-old. And he hits the ball to Dykstra, but the Mets spoke.
No runs, no hits, and 1 left on. Bottom of the first.
Bottom of the first, Davey Johnson's crew. Well, they face Herb Pennick, 33 years old, 19-8, not bad. Lenny Dykstra, the powerful center fielder, 147 games for the 86 Mets at 23 years old. He would be much better as a Philly, in my opinion. Pops up Dugan, makes the catch, 1 down.
1 out, bases empty.
Only back in the second baseman at 124 games, in real life 26 years old. And he flies to Muso and left.
2 outs, bases empty.
Keith Fernandez, first base, 149 games, 32 years old.
2 outs, men on first.
Here's the captain, Barry Carter, the man that Montreal traded to the Mets, which was a stupid move on my part. I know Carter was costing too much, but Montreal was picking up speed. 33 games as a 32-year-old. That one. Gary, quite contrary. How does your home run garden grow? I don't know how the song goes, but you know, it's a pretty 2-run tater tots.
2 outs, bases empty.
Darryl Strawberry, right field, 136 games as a 24-year-old. Anagram ball to Duggan, got him. It's a third out, but Gary Carter goes deep for a
2
2-run
runs,
shot.
2 hits,
And the Mets
none left
are
on.
looking to
Top of the second.
continue things and at least go to a game 5. Here's Irish Bob Musial, left field, 30 years old, 135 games. Fair play is an odd number. Yes, it is. So let's go to the rule book. It is a 2-6, top in front of home plate. Home advantage, so Carter is probably going to get him. If the die is not higher, that means he's out.
1 out, bases empty.
Musial tried. Here's Tourney Lasari, second base, push him up. Tourney, they got 153 games, 23-year-old. Hit 2. Rafi Santana, he's out at first base. 2 down.
2 outs, bases empty.
Here comes Joe Duggan, third base, 112 games as a 30-year-old. And that's a hit to left field. Foster's doesn't have the hit. It will be a double by Duggan. So Foster couldn't
2 outs,
hit it
man
to
on
a
second.
single. Pat Collins, the catcher, 92 games as a 30-year-old. Take it out. That one. I'll take a Pat Collins to go, please. We're tied at 2.
2 outs, bases empty.
Now Ben Pascal, DHing 50 games for the Yankees. You can drive to center. Dykstra will not make the catch. It will just be a looping single.
2 outs, men on first.
There's Coons. That's a base hit. First and second.
2 outs, men on first and second.
96 NL Eastern Division champ. Well, they were World Series champs too. First and second for Keeney. It's in tonight, and we'll throw the first.
2 runs, 4 hits, and 2 left on. Bottom of the second.
That's 6, 7, 8. George Foster, the former Reds icon, 37 years old. Still could hit them. And he gets a base hit.
No outs, men on first.
Ray Nate at third base. 137 games as a 33-year-old. Didn't know he was that old.
No outs, men on first and second.
Rafi Santana, the shortstop, 28, but soon we have a 2-4.
No outs, men on first
The only
and second.
number that was going to be Savory. And he flies to right, Groove makes the catch, Foster pulls.
1 out, men on first and second.
There's Tim Tuffle, DHing 93 games today. Now, walk.
1 out, bases loaded.
Here's Dykstra, and he lines to the left. Musial, Foster is going to attempt it. Nope, they're holding him because Musial's
2
got a
outs,
decent arm.
bases loaded.
Here's Backman. We can drive to center, and it's a catch by Combs, and the bases are left loaded. The Mets had a chance to
No
score
runs,
in the second,
1
but
hit,
couldn't.
and 3 left on. Top of the third.
Third inning, and here comes the Babe.
1 out, bases empty.
Garrett. He takes a walk. Yeah, Garrett's been the most dangerous hitter for the
1 out, man on first.
Yankees. Here's Musial. The shortstop, possible error. 5-3. He has a 4-1, so it's an out at second base, getting the lead runner.
2 outs, man on first.
Sometimes it's better than nothing. Musial's gonna try to steal. but he gets caught. So that's the third out.
No runs, no
Tried everything in
hits,
their power
and none left
to
on.
do something to the Mets.
Bottom of the third.
Here comes Skeet. Mr. Right. Can't track it down. So, anyhow.
No outs, man on second.
Second for Cotter. Fly ball, the right roof makes the catch. Hernandez holds.
1 out, man on second.
Strawberry. Fly to left. And that's too short for
2 outs,
Hernandez
man on
to
second.
attempt to go third. Foster hit the third base. He's out, so the Mets can't do anything about it.
No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on. Top of the fourth.
Fourth inning, now we have a better ballpark picture. Keyspan and Bud sponsoring this thing with that massive scoreboard. Here's Missouri. Hit to Backman. Out.
1 out, base is empty.
Again. Fly with the right, nice catch by Strawberry.
2 outs, base is empty.
There's Collins.
An easy inning to score. 1, 2, 3. Bottom of the fourth.
Here's Ray ninth. File the third.
1 out, base is empty.
Santana.
One out, man on first. It's a hit and run.
Double. And fly to the center. Santana has to scramble back.
2 outs, man on first.
And 2 balls.
2 outs, man on first.
Next round. He strikes out, so Pennick does his job.
No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on. Top of the fifth.
On to the fifth. Here's Pascal. Hit to Hernandez. Stomps on first base.
1 out, base is empty.
There's Coombs. Back to the top of the order. Nice play by Backman. If it was a Brady, like a lot of pitchers are.
2 outs, base is empty.
Here's Keeney. Run ball the night, and he's out.
And just like that, the inning's over. Bottom of the fifth.
There's Backman. Left field.
1 out, base is empty.
Hernandez hit to second, and he's out.
2 outs, base is empty.
Here comes Carter. Hit to shortstop. Yeah, so 3 up, you're down.
It's a 1, 2, 3 inning. Top of the sixth.
Both both starters have actually been settling now. Moving right to left field. As soon as I say that, the base hit by Root. Just a single. Nothing.
No outs, man on first. The defense is playing in at the corners. He's going to lay down a bunt.
Sits useless and gets Roof at second. Roof is not the fastest runner around.
1 out, man on first.
Well, he was 4th fast in 27th inning. Base hit. That's a big hit for him, and Derek will stay a second.
1 out, men on first and second.
First and second for Lazari. He strikes out.
2 outs, men on first and second.
There's Duggan. Base hit. I think Strawberry get the lead run to score. May have been mishandled. May have been. 5-2, it is. It's 3-2 Yankees. And I don't know.
2 outs, men on second and third.
Nope. There's a single, the runner went home on the error. If it was a single to score the runner and then an error, put everyone up, then it's a sac fly. Here's Collins. Takes a walk, and I think that's going to be end of it for
2 outs,
Alberto.
bases loaded.
Yep, they said they're gonna try, and it will be Rick Aguilera who will come in. Aguilera was more like was a starter more than a reliever with the Twins and the Red Sox. Pasco. Plan may have worked. Yes, it worked. They put Aguilera in.
1 run, 3 hits, 1 error, and 3 left on. Bottom of the 6th.
Here's Strawberry. Deep fly, and who's next to catch?
1 out, bases empty.
Foster. Put the dug in, he out.
2 outs, bases empty.
Here's Ray Knight, and the third got him. So Penix kind of settled down.
An easy inning to score. 1, 2, 3. Top of the 7th.
Top of the 7th. It's now time for Cutters Baseball Stories. So let's do Cutter Baseball Stories on both these teams. Well, the 27 Yankees, Murderers Row, one of the greatest teams of all time. Are they the greatest team of all time to win a World Series? I think possibly yes. I know they won a lot of games. I don't know how many games they won in real life. But yeah, the 27 Yankees were just dominant. I would say 114, but that's wrong. Well, no, I think it's 111, but it was in 154 games. Add the 8 extra games, go halfsies. You can probably say they would have had like 115, 116. But yeah, Murderers Row was just amazing. And how they manhandled the Pittsburgh Pirates of the National League, who won the NL pennant. That's just amazing. Are the 27 Yankees the best team to win a World Series? I think so. The 98 Yankees are close, but I say the 27 Yankees. And what about the Mets? The 86 Mets? Well, everyone knows about the fact that, they should have lost to the Red Sox in the World Series and all that. But I mean, it was just pressure. Like the Mets lost the first 2 games on home turf, which was shocking for a team with 108 wins and all that. They were decent. And then Davey Johnson said, "Don't come to the ballpark. Take the day off and all that to recharge your batteries," and it worked. Like Gary Carter worked his magic. Yeah, the 86 Mets, it was amazing. What would have happened? What happened and all that. Like, everyone forgets that in Game 7, the Mets were down by 3 runs. They could have easily folded in Game 7. The Red Sox could have easily used it, but no, the Mets did their job. And that's just basically all my ballpark stories. Here's Coombs. Fly ball, thanks for next sketch one now.
1 out, bases empty.
Keeney, 110. Go number 1. And we bounce for a double for Keeney. And here comes
1 out, men on second.
Babe Ruth. Ground ball, Knight to Hernandez. Key will go with the pitch. Surprised that Knight didn't just
2 outs, men on third.
Run him back to second. Derek needs a hit. That is not happening. Knight makes the play.
No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on. Bottom of the 7th.
Bottom of the 7th. Santana starts. Burr play. Round number. Nope. It's a 2. It's a dribbler to Pennick, who will have to run. Try to make sure Santana doesn't run it out. But he doesn't. So Pennick does his job.
1 out, bases empty.
Here's Tuffle. That's it.
1 out, men on first.
Dykstra.
It's a hit and run.
Hit and run. Ground ball to third. They'll get the runner at first. So
2 outs, men on second.
Tuffle at second, and here comes Beckham. Get the shortstop. He's out. So Pennick does it again.
No runs,
I think if Pennick
1 hit,
really is in
and
trouble,
1 left
they'll
on.
probably yank him.
Top of
For
the
a setup
8th.
guy. I know setup guys really don't matter in the 1920s. Aguilera to Muso.
1 out, bases empty.
Loseri. Up the middle. And I think that's going to be the end of. Man,
One out,
Loseri
men on
usually-
first.
That's
The
the end
defense
of
is
it.
playing in
Yeah.
at the corners.
Well, they're going to try to steal. Loseri's going to try to steal a base. And it didn't work. So Loseri's caught. So the Yankees
Two
are
outs,
0 for
base
2.
is empty.
Base running. Aguilera is going to come out, and it will be Sis. He's going to come in. The pitch. Hit to Santana. He's out. So the Yankees can't score.
No runs, 1 hit, and none left on. Bottom of the 8th.
On to the 8th. Hernandez, Carter, Strawberry. Down by the Duggan. Yeah.
1 out, base is empty.
Here's Carter. Fly ball to center. Coombs makes the catch. Boost check. It is a little higher. Check is higher.
2 outs, base is empty.
Strawberry. That's it.
2 outs, men on first.
You yank Pennick with Foster. They're like, no, Foster isn't hitting. Now the short, smart move. I think they want Pennick to finish the 8th.
No runs,
If
1
they
hit,
don't score,
and 1 left
they're going
on.
to go for the save.
Top of the 9th.
You don't want Pennick making a boo-boo. Pat Collins, Penn Pascal, Earl Coombs. Collins. Leading play by the shortstop Santana 1 now. Collins
1
did
out,
hit that
base is
2-run
empty.
home in the second. Penn Pascal. They are going to go with Cedric Durst, the DH, the 30-year-old. It is a triple into the left field corner. So that's a big hit. So Cedric Durst comes in.
1 out,
Now
man on
Earl
third.
Coombs is
They
in.
brought the
They
infield
told
in.
them just fly one. Hits it to Santana. That's a hit for Earl Coombs. His first RBI of the year.
1 out, man on first.
Martini. Well, he did have that. He did have that double, so they're gonna allow him to hit. Didn't work. I think they should have just placed him.
2 outs, men on first.
But that's just my prerogative. Here's Babe Ruth. Bambino. Hit tonight. Possible error. But it's not. So the Yankees do get out of it. Thanks to Durst
1 run,
triple
2
and
hits,
driving
and
in.
1 left on.
4-2.
Bottom of the 9th.
4-2, you got Knight, Santana, and Tuffle. Paddock's gonna pitch. They want Paddock. Ground ball to Duggan. Yeah. I think they're just saying that.
1 out, base is empty.
Rafi Santana. But Santana hasn't done much. It's gonna be Herb Johnson who needs to hit late. 38 games for them. And he strikes out. 2 down.
2 outs, base is empty.
Tim Tuffle. Well, he is the last out, so Kevin Mitchell's going to come in. Yeah. As a 24-year-old hotshot in 1986 with the Mets, 3 years before he was NL MVP for Giants. That's it.
2 outs, men on first.
Yep. They told Pennick you were supposed to go for the. We'll see Moore's going to come in for the save. It's 19 wins. It's a rare play. Is it not a number? It's a foul out. And it's a 5. Oh, thank goodness.
2 outs, men on
Because
first.
that would have been out 3. Ground ball to Loseri. Got it. And the 27 Yankees are 1 win
New
away
York
from moving on to
wins a
round
close
2.
one.
A giant win.
Goodbye, everybody.
4-2. Pennick beats Sid Fernandez. We'll see more the save. Pennick the MVP. Box score time. Boys and girls. Yankees, 4 runs on 11 hits, no errors, 8 left. The Mets, 2 runs on 8 hits and an error, 8 left as well. Pennick with the win, Wilsonmore with the save, Fernandez, Aguilera, Sisk. So 4-2. Our next game, we're going to go to Tiger Stadium, where the 61 Tigers will host the 1906 Cubs. Cubs, one of the best teams to never win the World Series. We'll touch up on that later. Yeah, I forgot to say, 27 Yankees won the World Series against Pittsburgh. 86 Mets won that famous one against Boston. The 1961 Tigers were chasing the Yankees for tops in the AL, but just fell short. The 1906 Cubs, they're gonna go. They had Detroit. Um, they're gonna go with McCaffrey at second base. Mike Rourke's at DH. Yeah, Mike Rourke. Yeah, Mike Rourke. Who the frig is he? So Fick Wertz, I'm gonna put in a DH.
Now, ladies and gentlemen,
Because they'll probably need some hitting.
boys and girls, we invite you to rise and please sing as John Kiley plays our national anthem.
Replay Radio is live from Detroit, top of the first.
In that center field view, the 1906 Cubs, the powerhouse, 116 wins in 152 games, should have won the World Series, but they didn't. I forgot to mention the 27 Yankees were the runners-up in the 1920s pool, the 20-30 season, losing to the 1920 Tribe, and the 86 Mets were second in the all-franchise thing. That's why they got in. The 1906 Cubs, they won the dead ball series. And the 1961 Tigers took third in the 1961 season. So yeah, the 1906 Cubs. Don Mossy, 32 years old, 15 wins, will pitch for the 61 Tigers. He leads off against Jimmy Slagle, 34 years old. Handball the third, and yet.
One out, base is empty.
It's like, those are already so Jimmy Checker, 29. That's it.
One out, man on first. The defense is playing in at the corners.
25 years old. There's a steal attempt by Sheckler.
One out, man on first. The defense is playing in at the corners. It's a hit and run.
Hit and run. Fly ball to center. Sheckler will have to go back to first.
2 outs, man on first.
Great chance. 30 years old, the legend. First baseman. Fair play. Is that an odd number? It's a 1. It's a foul. Looks like this will be a 1 out of 6 chance to foul out, and he did.
No runs,
Big
1 hit,
and
and 1 left on. Bottom of the first.
Bottom of the first, the 61 Tigers got 101 wins. Was not enough in the AL. Carl Lundgren, 26 years old, 17-6. Dick McCaffrey, 1961 Tigers, 21 years old, a fresh-faced guy. Rounds out, Lundgren flips it to Chance.
1 out, base is empty.
Bill Bruden, 35 years old, a veteran, many teams. And he strikes out. Yeah.
2 outs, base is empty.
Here's Al Kaline, 26 years old, starting to get in the group as a hitter. Let's move.
2 outs, man on first.
That's the Rock Filipito, who the Tribe decided to trade to Detroit for Harvey Kuhn and started the curse of the Rock Filipito for Cleveland. 27 years old, still had it, 45 home runs. Mostly pass ball. It is. It's a hero with any number will do. So, Kling fumbled that ball. Kaline goes to second.
2 outs, man on second.
Filipito to third base, and he's out.
No runs, no hits, and 1 left on. Top of the second.
On to Steinfeld. Not Seinfeld, Steinfeld. 30 years old. And a hit.
No outs, man on first. The defense is playing in at the corners.
Joe Tinker, 27.
He's going to lay down a bunt.
First base punt. Mossy. And that's a pop-up.
1 out, man on first.
There's Johnny Evers, second baseman, 26 years old. Super Dennis chance. Base hit there, and Steinfeld will stay.
One out. Men on
Second
first
for
and
Johnny
second.
Clean, the catcher. 31 years old. And it's a double. One score control. 11. Yeah. It's a few RBI double by Clean. He's now got 5 right.
One out. Men on second.
I'll go around. Here's Pat Moran, the DH. 4 years old. He flies right. Clean will jump to third base.
2 outs. Men on third.
Slago. Nice play.
2 runs, 3 hits, and 1 left on. Bottom of the second.
2, you got Norm Cash, the 26-year-old, the batting title. Despite the fact that
No outs, men on first.
Steve Boros, 24 years old. I think he became a agent or something. Hit to chance. Possible double play. Hit it. There's a double play. 3-6-3. Running back catching.
2 outs, bases empty.
Here comes Dick Brown, the catcher. 93 games. He's the new catcher. At 26. And shortstop.
No runs, 1 hit, and none left on. Top of the third.
Shecker.
One out, bases empty.
Short. Popped up to third.
2 outs, bases empty.
There's chance. Hit to second, and it's out.
They go down quietly, nothing doing this half inning. Bottom of the third.
Now Vic Wirtz, the DH, 36 years old. Veteran from Cleveland. And a line drive to right field. So yeah, they put him in.
1 out, bases empty.
And the 2, Chico Fernandez at shortstop, 29 years old. My number? No. Out. Chico thought he was going to get a hit.
2 outs, bases empty.
Careful. Yep, because it's not high.
2 outs, men on first.
Rudin? Rudin?
No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on.
2-0.
Top of the fourth.
On to the fourth. We're looking at the ballpark there. Steinfeld. There for that.
No outs, men on first.
In this series.
The defense is playing in at the
Here comes
corners.
Tinker. Steinfeld is definitely going to try to steal. And somehow he steals second base. I thought he was a dead duck. Because it's 5-6. It's not an error, so thank goodness for the Tigers.
No outs, men on second. The defense is playing in at the corners. He's going to lay down a bunt.
Here's Tinker. Bunt to Mossy. Sacrifice. An error, maybe? No, sir. Runner will be out at first, so Steinfeld's at third, and now Evers has a chance to enter
1 out,
RBI.
man on third. They brought the infield in.
And it's a lineup. Boros makes the catch. Steinfeld has to hold.
2 outs, men on third.
Here's Johnny Clean. The shortstop. Possible error. This is big. His an error. Run scored. 3 for the Cubs. And it's not an RBI. Clean would have had 3 RBIs.
2 outs, men on first.
But not so fast. He's like, no fair. I want an RBI. Alright?
1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left on. Bottom of the 4th.
Who knows who cares? Oh, someone has to care. Here's K-Line. He flies, Shepherd makes the catch, 1 down.
1 out, bases empty.
Who's Colafito? Involve the Steinfeld? Yeah, that's 2.
2 outs, bases empty.
Here's Cash. At the shortstop, Tinker out.
An easy inning to score. 1, 2, 3. Top of the 5th.
On to the 5th, and you got Jimmy Slago to the plate. Base hit. Early hook. He is out.
No outs, men on first.
He is done. They said can't be trusted. It's going to be Woodashik. Woodashik. Hell Woodashik. 28 years old.
It's a hit and run.
Hit and run. Grounder to third. Slagle to second. They got checkered.
1 out, men on second.
Here's Schultz. Fly ball to center. Slagle will jump to third base. They score a run, maybe.
2 outs, men on third.
Here's your chance. He's done nothing this series. He will walk. That doesn't help the batting average.
2 outs, men on first and third.
Here's Steinfeld.
No runs, 1 hit, and 2 left on. Bottom of the 5th.
Here's Squirrels. Sashing.
1 out, bases empty.
Brown. Hit to Steinfeld. And he's gone.
2 outs, bases empty.
This works. Strike 3. Lundgren looking pretty good through 5.
It's a 1, 2, 3 inning. Top of the 6th.
Top of the 6th, and here comes the keeper. Oh, that might be gone. That's just a single. I didn't know he had home run power.
No outs, men on first.
Into that right field fence or something. So Tinker might go still. He'll hold.
No outs, men on first.
And he got hit by a pitch. First and second for Clean.
No outs, men on first and second.
Clean. Goes to center. One will score for sure. What about Evers? Is he going to score? Maybe. Let's play. Who RBIs for Clean? That's minus 5.
He now has 4 RBIs.
4
today.
RBIs from this guy, Johnny Clean.
No outs, men on second.
Voracek is flabbergasted. Ron Klein is going to come in to pitch for the Tigers. And fly ball to Colafito. Clean holds on to
1 out, men on second.
They're up 5-0 to me. You don't have to do anything rash. Here's Slagle. Wait, did Bartles? Yeah. And then Clean holds.
2 outs, men on second.
Man, Johnny Clean. Well, remember, the third run was scored off of an error. So if it wasn't for that, Clean would have had all 5 RBIs today. And a base hit by Sheckert. And that will be the 6th run for the Cubs. And finally, something
2 outs, man on second.
Johnny Clean. When you look at the RBI totals, he has 7. The rest of the starting lineup here have 6, all by themselves. Sheckert says, I'm going to steal. And he does. Well, Sheckert does it again. But does he have an error? It is an error. From Bodge's hit, and it's 7 for the Cubs.
2 outs, bases empty.
And he lines out. Finally, then the inning is over. But the Cubs
4
put
runs,
4 in the 6th.
3 hits,
They're at
1 error,
7.
and none left on.
Question is, do they take their guys out or no?
Bottom of the 6th.
I would probably do so. Here's Fernandez. Hit to Steinfeld. Out.
1 out, bases empty.
Now look at the Tigers. Only 4 RBIs combined. Here's McAffle. I took a chance. Who steps on first? Yeah, I think the Cubs might.
2 outs, bases empty.
I would too, maybe. Here's Gruden.
2 outs, men on first.
Nice work. Here's Kaline. Buys the right. Nice catch. So yeah, Lundgren looking.
No runs,
Great
no
pitching.
hits, and
It's
1
up
left
7-0.
on.
So
Top of the 7th.
they're gonna do their job, but now it's time for another edition of Cutter's Baseball Stories. So let's talk about the 1906 Cubs. I don't really have an interesting story about the 61 Tigers. But the 1906 Cubs, I mean, when you look at this team, 116 and 36, you're thinking, well, why was there only 152 games? Well, it was 154 games technically, but they had 2 games taken out due to darkness. So 152 games. Like, how many wins do you think they would have had in the extra 10 games? I say 6. On a good day, it's 6. So you would have maybe 122 wins. And the 1906 Cubs just had it. Tinker's Devers the chance. They had great pitching. The pitching was big. You had Roebuck, Overall, Three Finger Brown, and Carl Lindgren. A dream rotation. That's akin to that's akin to the Braves in '93, having Maddox, Volts, Glavine, and Maddox, Volts, Glavine, and and Avery, Steve Avery too. But yeah, so yeah, 1906 Cubs, and I was like, how the heck did they lose to the 1906 White Sox in the World Series? Well, I don't know how, but the 1906 White Sox had better pitching. Ed Walsh leading the pitching staff, and the battle of the pitching staffs, and Rensburg not allowed really scoring. So yeah, that's weird. All right, back to the game. It is 7-0. They are going to empty the bench. Well, they only have 2 pinch hitters. So what do you do? Well, you might as well go for it. You might as well. Sully Hoffman's going to come pinch hit. You might as well carpe diem. If they hit to right field, Kaline's got a 5, so he's going to have to hold. It is a single by Hoffman.
No outs, men on first.
Seinfeld. So Scott Gessler, the 27-year-old. Pinch hit, and he will walk. So Klein's faltering. It's first and second.
No outs, men on first and second.
And they're going to make him, and it will be Manny Montejo, the 25-year-old. Pitch. Tinker will be out, and it will be Brett Beebe who will come in to pinch hit.
1 out, men on first and second.
Who did they have that, guys? Evers will come out, and it will be Bob Wicker going to pinch hit. And he strikes out.
2 outs, men on first and second.
And you got Johnny Kling coming in. So it's going to be Orville will come in to pinch hit.
No runs, 1 hit, and 2 left on.
Tigers go with Colafito. He grounds out the first. So I think the Tigers might
1 out, bases empty.
bench too. Yeah, I think they'll empty. Yeah, they're going to empty the bench, I think. Jake Woods coming in, the pinch hit. The normal second baseman. Andre tries the gap. Wildfire is there, and he gets 2 down.
2 outs, bases empty.
Quarles out. Bubba Morton comes in to pinch hit. And he will line out to Wicker.
An easy inning to score. 1, 2, 3. Top of the 8th.
Colafito would have been out. Would have been Osborne. Would have been Osborne. But Osborne would have been taken out. Because, Osborne was not a left fielder. So Charlie Maxwell would have come in to pinch hit. Bertulia will play third base. First base will be taken over by Frank House. I'm going to let him play for first. So Pat Moran, it will be three-figure Brown who will come up to hit, and at least he made contact.
One out, base is empty.
Sligo is going to come out, and it will be Roebuck going to pinch hit. And he will strike out.
2 outs, base is empty.
No, it's one more Shepherd. I'm going to go with Taylor. Jack Taylor is going to come in and pinch hit. And he grounds to Bertoya, who gets him. So at least.
And just like that, the inning's over.
Get struck out the side.
Bottom of the 8th.
Bottom of the 8th, 7-0. Left field must go to Roebuck. Center field will go to Taylor. Dick Brown will be replaced. It will be Mike Rourke. Will come in to pinch hit.
No outs, man on first.
Here comes Henry Cheedy, who would soon be a footnote to the Mets in history. At 20 years old, he was involved in the first ever trade by the New York Mets. And he will walk.
No outs, men on first and second.
Chico Fernandez out. Alciak will come in. And he strikes out. 1 down, first and second.
1 out, men on first and second.
McCaffrey. And Ruby Go Freehand who will come up. He's a prospect. Right here. Hit to Hoffman. They'll force him at second. So let's see if Bill. Well,
2 outs, men on first and third.
Runner on third. Well, there is a runner on third, so you don't want to pitch and put it. But it doesn't work. Lundgren gets him out. That's not.
No runs,
yeah, they can
1
do
hit,
that.
and 2 left on.
Technically, they can.
Top of the 9th.
Because with the runner on third base, they're like, there's someone on third base though. Shortstop will be Luciat. Second base will Rourke. Freehand will play second. Will play catcher. Schulte and Hoffman are the last 2 guys left. But there's only 1 guy left. Well, Schulte is 182, so Fister is going to come in to pinch hit. And the Cubs don't have enough.
1 out, base is empty.
So they have to go with Hoffman.
2 outs, base is empty.
He takes a walk.
2 outs, men on
like,
first.
I'm not worried because they're all pitchers. Pass ball. Did freehand bobble it? No. No, he didn't.
2 outs, men on first.
Phoebe. At the first base. Possible error by counts. It is an error, so Phoebe's on base. It's not a hit.
2 outs, men on first and second.
And there comes Wicker. I feel K-line. Oh, that's a 5. I think for sure.
No runs, no hits, 1 error, and 2 left on. Bottom of the 9th.
And now goes to Fister. K-line's done. It will be Phil Regan who will come in to pinch hit. They're like, we're done.
No outs, men on first.
Max. Oops. They already went through the whole booting's the only one. Okay, yeah, sorry about that. Here's Maxwell. He strikes out. Yeah, that's right.
1 out, men on first.
I forgot about that. Here's Victoria. Strike 3. Yes.
2 outs, men on first.
And there's House. Number 3rd game set match. The Cubs win 7-0. They only give up 3 hits.
Chicago wins the game easily. Goodbye, everybody.
The Cubs win 7-0. Cubs 7 runs on 10 hits, no errors, and 9 left. The Tigers no runs, 3 hits, 3 errors, 6 left on base. So Lundgren, we have a pair of 3 nothings for you. And now let's go to the scoreboard. 71 Tigers trying to go up 3 nothing. And they do 8-7. Close one. Willick beats Bill Lee. Not that Bill Lee. Sherman with the save. Horton and Freehand for Detroit went deep. Dahlgren for the Cubs. He was named MVP, but they're down 3-0. 55 Dodgers will not go 3-0. Cleveland wins 8-1. Lemon beats Padres. Lemon does it. Let's have a lemon party. Kansas City A's. It will be Kansas City who takes the 2-1 lead. Splittorf beats Wahlberg. Raleigh Eastwick was the closer. Okay. George Brett went deep. Well, it's George freaking Brett. The Orioles are now up 2-1. Alan Mills beats Maury Dixon in relief. Todd Fro beats the save. Moore and O'Day went deep for St. Louis, but that was it. 98 Braves will not lose. Kershaw wins on home against San Diego, and he's the MVP. 93 Giants trying to go up 3-0 on home turf. They do. 4-3. Wilson beats Fires. Beck picks up the save. Altuve and Castro go deep for Houston, but they're down 3-0. Wow. 99 Diamondbacks will not win. Collin beats Bennis. Freeman the save. David Miller went deep for Arizona, but Kluszewski and Post went deep for the 55 Reds, so that goes to a game 5. 24 cents trying to go up 3-0 on home turf. They do. Shutout win for Zachary over the Canadian Caskell. So Tom Zachary does his job. 85 Cardinals trying to go up 3-0 on their turf. They don't. They lose 5-3. Pascal beats Sandy Cox. Please the save. Solio and Allison go deep for Minnesota. Tommy Herr goes deep for the Cards. 41 Yankees up 2-0 will win again. 8-6. Murphy beats Craig Lefferts. Norm Branch the save. Keller went deep. Mitchell went deep. Can you believe this? The 41 Yankees have won all 3 games against the 89 Giants. And the funny thing is, all 3 have been extra innings. Man, they must be getting some overtime pay. Craig Lefferts. Poor guy's been in 3 times, and he's been loser. The 98 Yankees, they are now up 3-0, 14-5. David Wells beats Stange. O'Neill, Williams, and Brocious go deep for the Yanks. Yaz for the Red Sox. 47 Dodgers will lose 2-1. Kennett beats Lombardi. So that series is not over yet. Baltimore Houston 1-1. It will be Houston's advantage. Hampton beats Phoebus with Billy Wagner, the Hall of Famer. Now you can call him Hall of Famer with the save. Chico Salmon went deep for Baltimore the only run, but Mike Hampton did his job. And the 77 Indian Phillies will lose 7-6. Plunk beats Garber. Cleveland always with those wins at home. Bell and Murray deep for Cleveland. Lucinski, Hebner. Hey, Jay Johnstone went deep for the 77 Phillies. So what does that mean? Well, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 potential sweeps out of 16, which isn't half bad. So 7 sweeps, and the other 9 series are at 2-1. So I know what we are going to do. So yeah, I just have to determine which 2 matches we do, and they will be potential sweep matches. What about Yankees? Yeah. Well, we can't because San Francisco technically. Well, I have no other option. Yeah, 41 Yankees. So San Francisco will see a double dip of action. The 89 and 93 teams will be playing down. Well, one's up 3-0, one's down 3-0 in their series. So the 41 Yankees, 89 Giants, and the 2016 Astros, 93 Giants are the only series. I think every other series I've covered at least one game of. Yeah, Washington I covered game 1. The Tigers was game 3 I covered. No, 71 Tigers, 41 Cubs. Oh. Yeah, the 41. Oh, shoot. I got my Detroits mixed up. So, should I do that or no? No. No, we're going to just do, yeah. 71 Tigers would probably sweep without getting a game. But that's all I've got for today. So, join me tomorrow. It could be fun. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond. I do.